Clear room, clear mind, okay? Our rooms are messed up, and that's a problem, because if our rooms are messed up and disordered, then our minds are messed up and disordered, okay? We gotta clean our rooms. Now here's the thing, right? It's like we spend so much time in our rooms, and if our rooms are full of disorder, then the disorder just rubs off on us. It's like if we're trying to do a task and we have to find an object and we can't find the object, then like everything's in confusion. It's like our mind's in confusion, our room's in confusion. It's like the universe is in confusion. This has to change, all right? So here's the plan. The plan is that we're gonna take some time to clean our rooms. Now look, don't give me that attitude, all right? You're gonna say, well, look, brother, you don't understand, man. It's like, my room's a total mess. I haven't cleaned it in a long time. It's like, I can't clean it in one day. Well, guess what? I probably can't clean my room in one day either. And they're like, hey, well, brother, you don't understand. Like, you can't tell me to clean my room because you're a hypocrite and your room's a mess too. Well, do you know what I say to that? Yes, I am a hypocrite. And yes, my room isn't a mess. So that's why we're gonna clean our rooms together, okay? First things first. All right, so you wake up. First thing you do is make your bed, all right? Like, don't oh brother me this, don't oh brother me that. Just no questions. Just make your bed. It's simple, and it's something you could do for the day. So just do it first. Now, before we could make our bed, we have something that we call an obstacle, which is that we have this pile of like 3-day-old laundry on our bed, okay? So I'm gonna teach you guys a trick. It's called out of sight, out of mind. So what we're gonna do is gonna take this pile of laundry and stick it in my closet. Now, when you're using this trick, you have to be careful. And you have to be careful not to out of sight, out of mind things that are actually important, because the things that are important, they come back to haunt you, right? So if it's something not extremely crucial for the time being, just for the sake so that we can make our bed, we'll put it there. Now, take everything on your bed, shake the dust out, whack your bed a bit. Ugh. And there we go. Our bed is made. It took like 30 seconds, all right? And now, second thing second, sweep the floor. Get your broom and start sweeping. Again, don't ask questions. Just do it. Just sweep the floor. It's nice and simple, and it'll get you started for the day. All right, so now that the floor is swept, let's find some small and simple jobs to do. For instance, there is a pile of laundry on the floor. We're just gonna put that away. This is dirty laundry, by the way. So as I am putting the laundry in my bathroom, I'm gonna be checking the pockets to see if there's any random objects there. I don't wanna launder those objects. Okay, so seems good. Now that that's taken care of, let's find one more thing to do. We have this nightstand here. It's a little bit messy, so we're gonna see what we can do about it. All right, so there we go. This is the state of our room now. And here's the thing, right? If there's a lot of mess to clean in your room, you don't have to clean it all in one day, right? It's like this thing, it's not a one-time thing. To clean your room, it's a continuous thing. It's a lifestyle, because every single day as you're cleaning your room is also getting messier and messier. So eventually we reach this equilibrium of like your steady state average clean room. You know, we've done some positive things today, and if this is all the time you have in your day to clean your room, then it's fine. Like look at my room. There's still a lot of stuff. Like there's this whole thing here. There's the random garbage on the floor in my closet. And there's also my desk, which is also really messed up. But if this is all the time you have for the day, then just stop here and you can continue again tomorrow. You know, you're not obligated to clean everything in a single day. Hey, you, bucko. Looks like you're not doing too hot right now. You're looking like you're a little bit lost. Look, all right. I don't have very much time. You have to listen to me. You have to clean your room. All right? Because if you have a clean room, then you'll have a clean mind. Got it? Now look, my power is fading. I don't have very long, all right? But remember these words of mine. Look, son, I believe in you. I know that you can do this. Every single day, everything becomes slightly more and more chaotic, just naturally. Like if you look at your room, you make your bed and you sweep the floor today. And then just by naturally living in your room, the next day you wake up and you find that your bed has become unmade and the floor has become unswept. So in this world where there is just natural decay, we had to take action just in order to stay in place. Now this action, it can't be an action just for one day, you see. If you take a look at a diet, you'll find that a lot of people have this mentality where they say, okay, look, I am in need of change, so I'm going to go on a diet, thinking to themselves that they are going to go on this diet for a temporary amount of time, for a specific goal. Okay, I'm going to lose 10 pounds, and then once the goal is reached, I'm going to go off the diet. But with this mentality, when you go off the diet, you just gain all the weight back, because then you start living the exact same way that you used to live, and maybe even worse, because now you have to eat more food in order to make up for all that time that you were on your diet, and you missed out on eating this delicious food. So if you have this mentality of temporary action, then going back to the way you were, there's just no way that the diet could actually ultimately work in the end. For this long-term change, what you need is a change in heart. So when you go on a diet, you cannot go on a diet thinking, okay, look, after this diet, I'm going to go back. But you have to go into this diet thinking, hey, look, I'm in trouble, and today is the day of change. And I'm not going to get off this diet because my old self is gone. I wish to be a new man now. So the old man could die off, and the new man will come in, and I will live through this new way of thinking, this new self. It's like that thing I wanted in the past. Well, I have found something that's even better. So I don't need what was in the past before. It's only if you have this mentality and this desire to want to not live the same way that you were before, that is the only way where you can affect long-term change, because long-term actions come from the heart. You can't fake it for that long, Look, so I know that in many ways my life is quite messed up, but I want to change, and I know that I am in the process of changing. So whoever wishes to change, I implore you, have faith and change, because we all know that there is something better. We all know that there's something better out there, and we cannot continue living the same way that we used to live. All right, so I guess it's time to finally actually start doing some cleaning for real. And to be honest, I've been dreading this part a little bit, because when you get to the actual cleaning, it means that it's not just something automatic that we could do, like make our bed or sweep the floor, but there's a bit of mess here, and we actually have to make some actual decisions. So here. So I think that we should set some ground rules, right? So first off, garbage will go in the garbage bag. Any recycling can go in these boxes. And I think in general, absolutely nothing should be allowed to be on this countertop unless it absolutely has to be on the countertop. And everything else should go into one of these drawers, which each should have its own designated function. All right, so let's see. So this drawer here, this is kind of like batteries and guitar stuff. The big one in the middle is kind of, I guess, garbage and sentimental stuff. This one here is related to notebooks and paper. This one here is related to studio stuff and electronics. This one is bike stuff. Okay, this one is kind of old books and garbage. I'm not exactly sure, but we'll figure something out with that. And okay, this one has garbage on light bulbs. The light bulbs I actually use. Yeah, anyways, let's just get started and we'll figure this out as we go. All right, so this here is a McDonald's receipt from roughly 7 years ago. And this was from when I just started going to university for a little bit. So I guess it has some meaning to me, so I'm gonna be holding on to this. Yeah, so at times I think cleaning a room could be a bit overwhelming, but I think as long as we stick to the rules with where stuff should go and what each drawer is for, I think we just keep on plugging away at it, and eventually we just clean this whole place up. Okay, so I guess after about an hour of cleaning up, we've got to this state. And now I guess it's not perfect, but I think it's much improved from before. So let's just leave it as this for now. Perfection is the enemy of the good. So it's like when we're trying to clean our room, we have this perfect idealized idea about what it's like to clean our room. It's like we're going to have these categories of things. And this category thing is going to go in this drawer, and that category is going to go in that drawer. And we're going to have like an inventory system. We're going to have like a dating system, first in, first out. You know, it's like UPC codes, scanners. It's like, bro, like at some point, like it's good to be organized, but we're trying to clean our room and we're not trying to build a rocket engine here. So at some point, if we get stuck on all these details, we just end up overanalyzing everything and we get decision paralysis. And then in the end, we just get nothing done. And that's just like a way worse outcome than just trying to, you know, clean your room, man. Don't worry about too much stuff, you know? You know, some people claim this kind of character trait. It's like, hey, look, you know, I'm a perfectionist. Like, as if that is a good thing. Like as if being like this perfectionist actually improves the quality of your craft rather than it causes you decision paralysis and, you know, you end up doing nothing at all. Now, look, before you think that I'm trying to call you out or something, the truth is I'm actually trying to call myself out because I know that I am like this. And I don't want to be like this, and I'm trying to change, right? So I'm trying to learn to not try to obsess about these little details so much. Now, in some way, I think part of being this perfectionist, which, okay, I don't even like how we call it perfectionist because it makes it almost sound like a good thing. But I think being this perfectionist actually involves lacking faith, right? Because it's like, bro, we know that, okay, it's good to clean our room. We should clean our rooms, and that's it, right? It's like, if we know that it's good and we know that we should do it, then why do we have to obsess over every single detail? Why can't we just do it and believe that doing it is just good and have, you know, at least a little bit of faith that, hey, maybe we should just start cleaning our room and then keep cleaning our room and then keep cleaning our room, and then, I don't know, somehow the room's just going to become clean. Like, there's no reason to obsess over every single detail about how the room should be cleaned. I mean, it's good to be at least a little bit diligent and to have some sort of plan, but if we know that it's good, and we know that it's good to walk on the good path, then let's just like walk on the good path and, you know, trust that as we do it, the outcome will just be good. It's like we don't have to obsess over every single detail and about all the possible things that could go wrong, right? All right, so this is our closet, and we're just going to take a look at the situation of the whole thing and what we had to rectify. So this is now the last area that we have to clean up, and this is my work area. All right, so this is the final state of our room after we're done cleaning it. Now, you know, I know it's not perfect, but, you know, it's good enough. And that's really what we're looking for, right? We're looking for a good enough space that doesn't like negatively affect our mental state while we're in this room and try to work in it. So yeah, I think that's it. So basically, just go and clean your room and clean your room in faith, because you know that cleaning your room is good and you know that it is good to clean your room. So it's like at some point we don't have to worry about the details too much, but just do it and trust that it'll work out somehow. And yeah, so that's pretty much it, right? So it's like, go and clean your room in faith because it's good to, and you know that it's good to. And if it is actually good to, then you just do it and don't worry too much about the details and just know that it will work out good. So, yep, that's all I got for you. In the name of the Father, the Son, and the Holy Spirit. Go in peace. Goodbye.